Kabul International Airport in Afghanistan and flying the Airbus A340 down to Dubai on Vatsim. Welcome everyone to a brand new AviationJack video. Here we are on the ground in Afghanistan. We've never been here before in the sim, and well, I haven't been here before anyway. And it's going to be an interesting flight today, flying the Airbus A340, which is not flown in a while either on the channel. And we're going to fly Cam Air down to Dubai. On Vatsim we are Cam Air, no we're not, we are Camgar 901, and this is the Inibuilds A340 which we are flying today. Cruising flight level 340. Cost index today is 15, and we've got 200 passengers down to Dubai. Flight level 340, runway 29 on the Ciblo, no we're not, on the Logger 3 departure, and then arriving into Dubai on the Puva 5 Charlie. We also have a step climb to flight level 400 in there as well. There is some turbulence at top of climb, not too bad though, and that is our flight plan. Did you know that you can become an AviationJack member simply by clicking the join button on the channel? If you are interested in becoming a member of the channel, then do take a look at the special perks that you receive. There are 3 levels: economy, economy plus and business level. In case you guys are wondering what scenery this is freeware scenery off of flightsim.to, and it's actually made for Flight Sim 2020. It was last updated in 2021. So I'm actually surprised that it actually works here in 2024, and it doesn't look too bad. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's freeware and it's obviously basic, but just it does the job, you know, for the flight that we're kind of flying. Also, this is a member requested flight from James, so great suggestion by James, and you know, never been here before either, so it's going to be interesting to see what the scenery is like in and out of Afghanistan. Welcome on into the Airbus A340 flight deck. We're going to switch on the batteries. Battery 1, battery 2, and the APU battery on. External power A, external power B. IRSs. We're going to switch those to nav. Cruise supply can come on as well. We're going to switch on the fuel pumps. Just leave these 2 off for now. And then we want the nav and logo light, which is already on 1. Seatbelt signs to auto. No smoking signs. So no smoking signs to auto. Seatbelt signs on. Emergency exit lights to arm. Down here onto the pedestal, we're going to set 122.8. Have that popped into there. This come onto auto, and TA Squawk 2000 is set. Heading down here, we're going to go to the menu page when it wants to load. There we go, menu page, and then return, because I clicked too many buttons. AOC menu, flight init, and then we'll do our init data request. Once we go to the flight, refresh, import from SimBrief, there we go. That's what we want, and then down here we're doing init data request, and that's coming straight away, which is brilliant. We've also got the MCDU by wind control here, and it actually does seem to be working. There we go, cool, it actually does work, which is nice. We're going to do init request on the left hand side, and while that's doing that, let's have a quick look at payload and fueling. So we're going to import all from SimBrief.
Boarding requested.
There we go, boarding's been requested, so we should have the fuel that it says now, I think. No, we need more fuel. So I think we're going to get fueling at the same time, hopefully. I mean, the steps are here, so I'm not sure when the refuelers actually come to the aircraft, but we can figure that one out as time goes on. We've pressed lower GSX anyway, so that's the main thing. Now, if we have a look in our company messages and whatnot, actually we don't need to do that just yet, that's all good. IRS in it, and we'll go to align, and then that's perfect. Return to that page. Cost index is 15, that's all set. We'll go to the wind and do another wind request. Departure, and we're off runway 29 on the Logger 3 departure. Transition is by a Ciblo, and we'll insert that into our... We keep getting that printer sound, don't we? There we go. We've got all these printouts. Where do they go? There we go, there they are. Not flown Takeoff in a while, as you can see. So done what we can with the MCDU, well, until boarding has completed. Once boarding is complete, we can finish off the rest of it. So in the meantime, we'll set up everything else. So we'll do the QNH. So have a quick look at the My Flight page, get the meta correct, and then the QNH here. So even on the internet, there actually is not a QNH right now, which is very, very interesting. So we're just going to have to leave it as standard, I guess, because passengers are boarding nicely. Well, actually, not passengers, the crew. All the crew are getting on at the moment. We're going to set this up to 340, which is our climb. obviously before the step climb. Set flight director left, flight director right, and CSTR VORs are all good and set. Let's have a quick look at the company message. We'll go back to receive messages page, and load sheets, accept the load sheet. And I also heard the fueling truck saying they're on their way, so where is it? Oh, maybe not. Let's go wait for boarding to complete. That's interesting. Imagine doing boarding then fuel. It's a very interesting way to do it. So I just done a little research as to why there's no metal here. So it's often unavailable or unreliable due to the collapse of the established civil aviation infrastructure following the Taliban takeover in August 2021. So that is why that there is no information. Because if you go to a Meta website, oh, actually it does have something here. Okay, so this actually has some information on this one. The one I looked at earlier on didn't have anything. I can't remember what one it was that I looked at. But yeah, it's interesting to know. Boarding is complete. Time to start planning the takeoff performance then. So heading over to here on the EFB, we're going to sync FMGS, sync the weather, which, oh yeah, is going to be a bit of an issue, or the FMGC. Up to overhead panel, we're going to switch on the center fuel pumps and set the master switch, and then start up the APU. Hang on, there we go. Start up the APU, and then we're going to go to the EFB again, ground equipment, and we're going to remove. Actually. Let's close all the doors ourselves, get that done. There we go. Not sure why it's still coming up with that. And we're going to arm all the doors. There we go, red's all armed, which is good. And we'll leave this on until the APU has started up. In the meantime, I will show you all the departure from Kabul. So, like I said, we are on the departure Logar 3, so we're going to be straight out of 29, swing back on ourselves 180 degrees, and then head back over the airport, taking a right hand turn to Lobry, and then Siblo all the way through Afghanistan before we enter the UAE into Dubai. And that once again is a very long arrival route into Dubai itself. We could just kind of do Kabul direct to here. It depends. If there's ATC on, then obviously we can't, but that is the route we're taking. I will look at the charts quickly to see what it says. 8,000 feet we need to be at before basically as soon as we start the turn. So it's going to be quite a... actually, because the altitude's so high here, there's not any need to worry with that. We'll be 8,000 before you know it. There we have it. That is our departure. Right, APU is available. APU bleed on. External power can come off. Back down to here then. Remove the GPU. Remove the chocks. Parking brake should be set, which it is. We'll also just shut the door. See you later, passengers. See you in Dubai. And we're going to switch on the beacon light. Where's our tug? There it is. Sitting right on it. Also, this scenery as well. There's loads of cool, like, traffic around. Got an Airbus A300 there. 2 or 3 Airbus A300s. What is it? Something Afghan. That's a cool little scenery. Right, we're going to want nose left, tail right out of here.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes.
Commencing push.
Released.
All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Ignition start switch. And we're going to start up engine 1. There we are. Make sure everything looks good here. Can't see anything. Look at that. Kabul International Airport. I always forget about the extra bit of landing gear we got on this aircraft.
Please set parking brakes.
We are now approaching runway 29, landing lights on, strobe lights on, and takeoff lights on as well. Kabul traffic. Kamgar 901 taking off runway 29, Kabul traffic. 50%, let's go. Start the clock as well. No, other way, there we go. Run the clock, nose down, stable. Manflex, SRS runway, auto thrust blue. Let's go to Dubai. .100 knots checked. Rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Looking good. Plus climb. Speed check, flaps up. Now we'll start the 180 on our turn on ourselves in a moment. This is such a lovely departure of all the mountains around us. There we go. Start the right hand turn. Almost looks like you're going straight for the ground, doesn't it, in this angle? Oh, look how populated it all is down there. All of this. Bit of scary departure for a passenger, isn't it, with all these higher terrain. Damn. Okay, ground spoilers disarmed. Passing through flight level 100. Autopilot 1 can come on. And now we're going to turn off the landing lights. And seatbelts can also come off. There's Kabul right there. Beautiful. I think it would be really nice to fly back into here as well. Khmer actually has like 2 or 3 or maybe 4 A340s in their fleet, and they've also got 737, 500 and 300 as well. So they've got quite a aged fleet, but I do like their livery. It's quite retro, isn't it? Quite a retro livery as well. I love how weathered the outside of the aircraft is. It's an excellent recommendation from James for the flight today. Okay, standard pressure, wrong way, standard on both sides as checked, there we are. And I shall leave it there, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the flight to Dubai, and I'll catch you all very shortly. Welcome back to the flight deck, everyone. So we're going to start planning for the arrival into Dubai. Have a look at the charts here. We're arriving runway 30 left on the Kabul arrival. We're going to do the ILS 30 left via Uldot as our transition. Pop that one in there. As you can see, this is the current approach that we are doing. Now we're going to plan this into the MCDU, so let's get on with that straight away. Well guys, we've now just started our glide slope descent into runway 30 left. There is some traffic around us, there's an aircraft behind us, and on the ground at Dubai there is no ATC, but there is some traffic around, which is always nice. Currently got speed set to 160, we're going to push it in to our final landing speed now. We're 5 miles out, so gear down. There we go. Love this angle. Whenever the gear comes out, I always love putting it straight to this camera shot. There we go. So, flaps 3.
Dubai traffic, Cafe 7B1, 20 miles, ILS 30 left, Dubai.
Lovely. We're doing flap full landing, so once the speed gets to the green, we'll pop it in.
1,000.
Dubai traffic, Camgar 901 and 3 mile final for ILS approach runway 30 left, Dubai traffic. Okay, speed check, flaps full. Runway is just about coming to sight. I mean, every time I fly at the moment, it's just constant haze everywhere. It seems to be a very hazy around the airports right now. Loving the camera shakes. I think we'll get the flight recorder client up as well. Look at that, it's brilliant. With the camera.
$500.
Alright, autopilot disconnected. I have control. There we go. Right, we've drifted off slightly to the right there. Let's just get the nose back down again.
And all maximum traffic, Emirates 5, Quebec, email, landing on runway 30, share departure.
100 about 300.
There we go.
2 minimum.
Continue.
And by traffic, Emirates 9, Quebec, left, goodbye.
70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20,
Rust idle. And a
10,
flare.
5,
Touchdown. Reverses. Reverses green. Decel. And reverses stowed. Manual braking.
20, 10, 5.
And we're going to vacate just to the left here. Maybe not actually, depends where the other aircraft are going. Oh no, yeah, we're good to vacate here. Welcome to Dubai. The flight time was 2 hours and 27 minutes altogether. Dubai traffic, Camgar 901 vacated, 30 left, Dubai traffic.
Dubai traffic, Emirates 9 in Quebec, short final 30 left, Dubai.
Just wondering where he was going, but he's going straight on, so it's okay. Cool, take a right hand turn, and we're going to bring up the flaps. Drop, we vacated pretty quick. I mean, look at that. We barely came down the runway there. Thing is, we could probably go around this aircraft in front of us. So we'll put on the master switch for the APU, switch off the landing lights, turn off the strobe lights, taxi lights on.
Traffic, Emirates 7, uniform, crossing runway 30 left, 5 kilo.
Starts at the APU.
Negative, aircraft on short final. Alpha, runway 30 right after arriving traffic, Dubai traffic.
Did you hear the thing there? No, don't. We're on short final.
Dubai traffic, Cathay 7316 miles, 30 left, following MS 777.
There we go, there's the other aircraft landing. Now, we'll just go to Alpha 10, we'll just make it nice and simple, shall we? There we go. Ah, perfect. It's got an A340 on the ground markings, so we're going to put it there. Oh, a bit more. Tiny bit more. And stop. There we have it. Parking brakes set. And APU is available. APU bleed on. Engine 1, Engine 2 cut off. Engine 3 and 4 cut off as well. Oh look, Aegean. We're going to go to the GSX tab. And we're going to request deboarding. Beacon light off, and we're going to switch on the external power. APU off, we're also going to switch off the sensor pumps. Well, there we have it, everyone. Welcome to Dubai from Kabul. Let's just quickly turn off the Unicom. There we go. We've got deboarding going. Landing rate for that flight was -260, so I mean, it's a 340, so to be honest, it's not too bad, is it, for a 340? Landing. Our flight path into Dubai was this. We shortened it down by a little bit because, you know, it was a bit long-winded otherwise. Oh, that's a shame. We can't get any jetways to the aircraft. Thank you very much, James, for requesting this flight. It was a very, very good flight request. Definitely going to fly back into Kabul and see what the approach is like there, back from Dubai. 110% we'll be doing that. And I will catch you all in that next video. So guys, have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye bye.